welcome to the Mount Up podcast. We're your host, Lieutenant Colonel Annabelle Hill, 51st Force Support Squadron Commander, Chief Master Sergeant Renee Ochoa, 51 FSS Senior Enlisted Leader, and I'm Samantha Kwasniewski from Marketing. And in this podcast, we'll be talking all things FSS. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Well, great. Thanks for having us here.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. So, Lieutenant Colonel Hill, Chief Master Sergeant, can you tell us a little bit about FSS for those who may not know fully what FSS does?
Yeah. We love talking about
We do.
FSS.
We do.
Right? We love our unit. We love our airmen. And that's part of why we're doing this, is so that we can open up the aperture to the rest of Osan and others around the world that have FSSs, but ours is super special, right? So our FSS is almost 1,000 people strong, and that consists of uniform wearers like us, but also civilians like yourself, NAF and APF, and also contractors, and they cover things from force development in education and training, manpower organization, marketing, which is where you're from, right? Civilian personnel, anything relating to airmen's careers and their development, postal, child and youth, just nearly anything and everything off the flight line that's required to be supported in order to ensure that the mission keeps going and that the airmen that have their hands directly on the aircraft and the equipment that are involved in the mission have what they need so that they don't have to think about those things while they're working. That's what the FSS does.
And when I first got to Osan, I was told to just look out for the knights. If you see a knight on a door or a window, that's our building. And when my family and I were starting to explore the base, I kept seeing that knight everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized just how big the squadron was and how deeply ingrained we were with Team Osan and just what we did for the installation. And it was a huge source of pride to know just how widespread we are and all the incredible things and all the incredible work that our team gives us to take care of this awesome base.
Yeah, I didn't know the Postal Service was part of FSS.
Postal Service, that's right.
That was like
That's
the least expecting thing that I thought was part of FSS or MPF. I didn't know MPF was part of FSS. You know, I thought it was just the restaurants, the golf course, fitness center, the bowling alley. That was it. You know, I didn't know there were like actual offices. You know, that was part of FSS. When I joined, I saw that organizational chart and I was like, wow, that is a lot of different areas of FSS. It's huge, so big.
We have 13 different functional areas that cover a whole lot of things that don't have anything to do with each other. But we are married together beautifully in that commonality that we don't belong anywhere else but with each other. And we support one another very well in covering down on the force support mission. And so if you don't know where it belongs, it probably belongs in the FSS. And I think it's beautiful. And we really just figure it out together.
We'll take care of it. We don't know how to fail.
Yeah.
Nope, it's not in our DNA. It's impossible. We make it work.
We make it happen.
I know you kind of briefly talked about the mission, our mission. Could you expand on it a little bit more and why is FSS so important to the Air Force? Why even have an FSS?
You want to take that one?
Because we are still working with people. And, yes, the airmen, the civilian airmen, our incredible Korean partners, at the end of the day, they're still people with needs, requirements for comfort, care, recreation, development, education. So until that goes away, which is no time soon, those people have to be cared for in every aspect of their life when they're not turning a wrench, when they're not out on the flight line, or they're not fighting fires or defending the base, intel at the ops center. Each of them requires something that the FSS provides, basically, from the moment they wake up to when they go home. I mean, we care for their children. They come to us for breakfast. They come to us for a package from mom and dad back in the States. People. We take care of people, and it's a great mission. It's a honorable mission. And I just love getting kudos from my fellow chiefs, like, hey, someone in your squadron took care of us today. And I'm like, keep it coming. That's what we are here for.
Yeah. You hear a lot of concentration on, airplanes and what happens out on the flight line, particularly when people talk about the Air Force. I mean, the word air is in
Mhm.
in our service's name. How could you not? But we believe the most important asset to the Air Force is the human weapon system, and part of sustaining that is ensuring they are good as a whole airman concept, but also that their family members are as well. And that's what's very unique about us is our mission is not just the uniform wearers or those that directly support them, but those that are at home or back at home in CONUS that aren't here to support them directly. We fill in that void. We take care of their mind, body, and anything that really motivates them to get up in the morning and go and keep supporting the mission. That's what's super special and unique about us. We take care of the intangibles, the things you can't place a value on. We can't measure a smile, but we see a lot of them, and that's really how how we decide whether or not we're being successful.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as leaders of such a big squadron, what are some like challenges you face leading not only airmen, but you also have civilian, NAF, KGS employees? What are some struggles that you guys face?
Well, I think you definitely highlighted one of them with a question. Just the mere size of our unit is a challenge, and so many different types of people and activities within the one unit. It's tough sometimes to connect everyone, but we do our darndest to ensure that we are doing things together, that we are handling things together, and do things that are fun also as a team. And we focus on that team aspect. This is a very tough mission here at Osan. It's a super hard base to graduate. We've got a lot of people coming in and out of here in 1 year's time. Things are tough here at Osan. But we make sure that we hammer home with everybody once they get here that we're here to do this together. It's going to be hard. We're going to ask a lot of you, but we're going to do it together. And we'll have your back throughout the whole time so that you can get through this successfully and move on to the next great thing that you'll take on. And that's really what we carry throughout all of our messaging is we're here together. We're a big team. There's a lot of help and support behind you and around you. So the size of our unit is a tough one to try to wrap our arms around, but we do it in small bites, like eating an elephant, I suppose.
One bite at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the portfolio is so big, basically. I mean, I've never been over a dog kennel, but that means a lot to a lot of people's lives, and to a lot of people at Osan, that dog kennel is huge. And suddenly it's postal, and it's school age care, and it's the youth program, and it's the CDC, which we're about to get a new one, by the way. Very exciting.
24 April.
It's a great building. Yeah, beautiful building. Right down to the more traditional military roles like the MPF. But as long as I'm keeping everyone pointed in the same direction and on the same task, on the same target, on behalf of the commander, then I'm doing my job, basically. And that's just to care for the base, defend and sustain the base. And if all of our airmen, Korean airmen, our civilian airmen, if they can do that, then we're in a pretty good spot.
I know you said, that FSS is very special. I'm sure FSS is like near dear to your heart. What are some things that you're proud of that we've done?
Everything. Some days it feels like we've done more than you should do or be able to do in 1 day's time. But I guess most recently, we were named the number one large FSS in PACAF. So super excited for that. It really just kind of makes all the sacrifices and all the efforts our team has poured into what they do every day, kind of validated.
Yep.
So I'm proud of every single thing that each and every one of our knights do on a daily basis. And it was just really cool to be able to let you all know that we are number one. So I'm super proud of that.
No one does it better. And in a very challenging place in the world, time in the world, the mission's only getting busier. And our teammates they make it look so easy and so effortless. And they work so hard. And it's just, I don't know, there's this massive pride that I get to be, the night chief. And I have this patch on my arm. Yeah, because we do so much basically. And I'm always welcome to show my fellow chiefs, hey, let me show off a bit, come to a dining facility with me, I'll take you back there basically and see just all the hard work that goes into taking care of these people. Yeah. And also the best military personnel flight in PACAF, the number one, the best
postal
the best
operation.
The best postal operation. Just, it's too many number ones to remember, but they are just out there every day, just killing it. Yeah, killing it. And the mission keeps growing and they keep stepping up. And there's nothing more proud. I mean, I couldn't be more proud. I mean, what a team.
We are constantly saying that it's a good problem to have.
It's a good problem to have.
Right?
It's a great problem.
Just so many number ones to try to remember is tough. I know it's bragging at this point, but we're so proud. Like, we will talk to you all day about what we do and what we see our airmen doing. It's like when you become the leadership on this team, you inherit like a whole, 1,000 strong family. And it's just something I don't know. You just can't help but be proud.
Yeah.
So I know we talked about the Knight logo. Very iconic because it's everywhere, right?
It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
But I feel like not a lot of people like know why we chose the Knight. Like they see the Knight logo and they might think like, why the Knight out of every single mascot that could have chose? Like, why the Knight? And like, why the colors? Is it like a significance as to why FSS are the Knights? Someone could explain that.
So a few years ago, there was an issue that previous command rotations faced, that Team Osan Airmen, they really weren't aware of every time that the 51st FSS took care of them. And so every squadron needs a mascot. We need good branding, of course. We do own marketing. And so they chose the Knight. But it is a great mascot. It's a perfect choice. A Knight is selfless, brave, courageous. They run towards the fight. They don't run from it. And so, and all these things that I want the team to embody, a Knight possesses most of those. Yeah, and it's a great mascot. And on Fridays when we wear our morale patches and I have the Knight on my arm, I like walking by a building with one of our Knights on it, and it's on my arm, and yeah, that's a good it's a good feeling. Yeah, to see what's on my arm all over this base. It's fantastic.
Makes you feel invincible, kind of.
I think we are. Earlier, right? She mentioned like we just don't know how to fail. Like, you ask us to do something, it may be the first time we attempt this thing, but we're gonna get it done. It's really just ingrained in us to just not let anything fail. And that's, I think, what also makes us special and unique, is just you give us something and we'll run with it. And I think what's really cool too about our Knight is how it pulls in the heraldry and the history with our traditional patch here, which we both are wearing today. And it has the colors that are in the Korean flag. So the red, the yellow, and the blue, pulled from there, and kind of paralleling with our brothers and sisters here in Korea. So brings in a little bit of what's here on the pen, but then also what we exemplify here as the 51st FSS.
And what can the community expect for the future of FSS? I know you mentioned that the CDC, we have a new CDC opening
We do.
next week. By the time this hopefully gets uploaded. It's been open.
Yeah.
I hope so.
It's been a long time, I've heard. Waiting for this new building to open. What else can everyone expect from FSS?
Well, the pool's about to open next month.
Yes, so
Right.
I know people are very anxiously awaiting the reopening of the pool. We will bring to you a whole new concept with that opening on the 24th of May. We are bringing to you a snack shack, which will be connected to the pool. So you'll be able to reserve that and spend some time there on a brand new deck with the snack shack and be able to get some food out of there and be able to go to the pool and have that expansion there. More to it, but that's what we'll be able to give you in this upcoming pool season. Eventually, we're expanding the deck to eventually bring you a splash pad and a dry slide and much more improvements there. And then in the locker room, just all sorts of great improvements over there in the pool and the golf driving range. Hopefully in July, we'll be able to provide you with a refurbished operation there and reopen that operation at the driving range. So many projects. The kennels that Chief mentioned earlier, we broke ground on that in February. Hopefully, we'll be able to open that one up in the fall with a brand new all paws kennel near the current outdoor rec building. And we'll be bringing pulling the youth and teen centers out of Dodea and putting them into our existing SAC building and our existing CDC building. So relocating those and giving some private spaces to the teens and the youth, which I know they are really chomping at the bit to get. So really happy to be able to provide that to them.
The gym just got whole new equipment. It is
Oh,
fantastic equipment, amazing selectorized stuff. It's great. People just tell me all the time, hey, the gym looks great. Renovations, fresh coat of paint on the inside track, basically, which was, it looks fantastic. Great colors. And we're not done with the gym yet. I mean, I'm at the gym most mornings. Okay, it means a lot to me. There's a lot of gym regulars who definitely track these improvements. So they've come up and thanked me, thanked me, and the team for all that they did. We're not done yet. Gym expansion. We just need more room. It's a good problem to have. The weight room is too packed. That's a good problem, and we are absolutely happy to work on expansion for that. Yeah, it's fantastic. We'll be renovating Checker Tails, which gets a lot of traffic, of course, 24 hours a day. Yeah, you see people walking out with pizzas at about 2 a.m. sometimes. We are happy to serve you.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, but I mean, all the money that comes in through our NAP goes right back to the community.
Yep, that's what it's for. Airmen's dollars. Airmen's dollars coming in through our operations to go right back to you in the form of a base-wide event or an improvement on one of our facilities or offerings. So very awesome that we get to do that. We have great support from our customers and our patrons. So we are, continuing that cycle and pouring it back into Osan with some of those improvements, which is really, really great to be able to provide.
Yep. 4th of July festival is always.
Of course.
Spring Fest.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spring Fest on the 19th.
On the 19th.
Out on the OMHS field. So a whole lot of fun to be had. And the best part is it's completely free.
It usually is. Yeah, come on out. But
yeah, entirely.
The community flight, I mean, their creativity and their eagerness and their engagement just to make these things happen, like for the community. It's, it is absolutely incredible. The 5-1 market.
Yep, we
was
just had
great.
last week. Yep, farmers market.
Yeah, and I mean, if there's enough demand for it, if we sense that the community wants something, we'll make it happen. Anything that we can do to make them feel at home, of course.
Yeah, and if that wasn't enough, you can always find out more in the Force magazine.
Yes.
Right. So we also have our website 51fss.com where you all work very hard to update that and make sure all of our events are featured in there. But this magazine's fantastic. got all of those events in here. It tells you great information about how to get in touch with these activities, how to reserve things at Alter Rec or anywhere else. We also have Auto Hobby, which is very popular. Fix your moped, fix your bike. Over in the the Auto Hobby building there. The library's got some awesome things going on in here. Even if you just need to check out the directory and like, oh, I want to order something, what's the phone number? It's all right here.
ITT's there. Go to a Korean baseball game. It's the most incredible thing. Our first Korean baseball game, we couldn't believe it. So much food, the excitement and all the songs. And yeah, go to ITT, get off the base and see this incredible country.
Yeah.
And go out there and actually do enjoy this country with these incredible Korean partners. And yeah, go to the DMZ, go to Seoul, go to the Lottie Tower. I mean, this country has so much to offer, but ITT is always there to take you.
Yeah, we make it easy for you all. If you're not the most adventurous, or even if you are, right, we'll make it easy on you. Just come to us. If you don't know what you want to do, you can talk to Ms. Pong in the office with her team. They have some really great ideas for your interests. They could offer you up some different activities, and you'd be surprised at the litany of things that they can bring to you, and it's just right there. Right,
Paragliding, deep sea fishing, outdoor rec with scuba, the ATVs,
hiking, visiting Jeju,
the zip lines,
cherry blossoms, strawberry picking. I think it's unbelievable the number of things you can do with us. And like we said earlier, the best thing about all this is it's affordable to our service members and their families, and it goes right back into the base.
And the biggest event that we have coming up is the air show, which we are we own half of that.
We do.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be I'm really excited for everything. Just seeing all the aircraft, seeing like the Black Eagles fly by, and then we also have 2 amazing performances on Saturday.
We do, yeah, through the Gary Sinise Foundation.
Yeah.
Yep. Wonderful sponsorship.
Incredible.
And again, it's all free.
It is free.
It's
minus
amazing.
the food.
Okay.
You do have to buy the food there.
Okay.
But
for the most part.
all of our other events, it's free food.
Yeah. So there's going to be so many people here. Just such a good time and a really interesting time for us to be able to focus on just ushering out the 810 and, seeing it for maybe one of the last times with this air show that we'll be providing here at Air Power Days on the 9th. Excuse me. Yeah, 9th and 10th? 10th and 11th. 10th and 11th of April.
May. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, 10-11 May.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry about that. It's just so much going on in the FSS and everything we support and what our team, but you all do. It's just amazing.
It'll be a big lift, but I think we owe it to our Korean allies and to this incredible country that has welcomed us and sponsored us. We fly these noisy aircraft over your communities all day. So come on to the base and see them up close, please. And, pick up a couple of hot dogs and some Americana, and it'll be a good time. Yeah, a lot of people are very excited.
A lot of fun going on out there. Yeah, we'll have like a little carnival.
Kids area.
Yep, little kids zone, and so much fun for everybody. Yeah.
And I have a fun question for both of you. If you could choose any of the areas of FSS, like for a day, like any area of FSS for a day, where would you want to work?
Are you kidding?
Oh my God.
My area.
That's
our
tough.
area.
Mine
Iron
is
Man
here.
session.
I am not going to play favorites.
Yeah, you
I'm
can't
not.
play
I cannot.
favorites.
We cannot. There's so much to offer across all the 13 different functional areas within our squadron. Really hard to pick a favorite thing. I guess that's why being a commander has been, this is my favorite job. And that's, no cap, as the kids say. I know that's not cool. But seriously, it's my favorite job, and just the number of things and the excitement that occurs just on a daily basis has been the highlight of my career. This is my favorite job.
I spend time with every section, and in every section, every flight, every team, when you see them take care of somebody, um, it's hard to pick. Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
yeah, after a long hard day, a smash burger from Checker Tails, that's all that you're looking forward to. And I've seen a smile on a maintainer's face after he gets to eat after a long day.
Mhm.
And when Postal gives someone a package they've been waiting for, that's great. And when the squadrons were having the Christmas parties at the E Club, how good they looked and how creative they were, and they were just happy to be in our space. And bingo was incredible. That was fun. Um, it's it's hard to pick because every one of our teams gets a chance to take care of somebody, and it's all fulfilling. Yeah, yeah. Tough question.
Very tough. Oh, you tried to
I can't
corner
pick.
us with that one. I
I
I
see.
did
can't
not try to
pick.
do that
No. Yeah,
for
there's
your information.
so many fun things. No, even when we stop by marketing and we see what you're creating and the fun things that you're doing, even just with this magazine, like, have you all looked for the knight lately? He's in here somewhere, hidden in this
Mhm.
magazine. So those types of things that are just creative and new, it's happening in every single flight across the FSS. Whether it's us stopping by the baby aquarium, as I like to call it, and look through the
The
window
babies.
and check out at the CDC what's going on over there. Everywhere we go, we just see people enjoying themselves and being cared for, and that means a lot.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. I know that was so
Well,
hard
great, ma'am. Yeah,
to
put.
answer. But thank you so much for sharing your
Thank
love for
you.
FSS. You can definitely see that like through how you visit all of us. I know you just had your commander's call and you were visiting all the different sections, and I saw all the pictures on our WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
And just taking your time to visit all of us and just sharing encouraging words and just like thanking us, because like a simple thank you goes a long way,
Right.
especially those who are in like, I don't know, demanding positions. Not a lot of people get to see their boss,
Mm.
you know.
We're here for you, and I don't do any of this, by the way. Yeah, I don't. And when I do want to help out, usually they have to help me and make sure that I don't mess it up somehow. But I always love the chance to go out there and see our people and get into the formations. And just to say, hey, I see you, and I acknowledge just how hard you're working for us and for this installation. And I wish I could do it more often. Yeah, but we don't do any of the things that this squadron does. It's the team that's making all this happen. Yeah.
Y'all are the experts. We're lucky to just be the face of some of those things.
The
When we're
cheerleaders.
exactly back here, just cheering you on through all these moments and providing you top cover wherever we can. That's a privilege for us to be able to do for you guys. And just yesterday, just such a unique opportunity in the Walking Commanders call because man, we got to spend like a whole day with you guys. That's rare.
That's rare.
That was much more fun than being in a meeting or in front of my computer.
Yep.
Those days are the best for me. Just being with you guys and just enjoying time with you. You're what makes this fun. You're what makes it worthwhile. So
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very sweet.
It's genuine. We mean it. We mean it. When we say we love you all, we really do.
We do. We do.
Yeah, we care about you and what you're doing and want to make sure that we get you what you need in order to succeed.
Yes. Yes. But just like the FSS too. I mean, some mornings walking into the building, our command building, that's also the MPF. And so just catching people outside the MPF, hey, not in our squadron, but just asking, did the MPF take care of you? Is there anything that I can do for you? So that care and attention extends to pretty much everyone on this installation because that's what we're here for, to take care of the wing of the base, basically. And it's like, yeah, Chief, I just need this. I just need that. I am more than glad to hook you up with one of our experts to make sure that you're taken care of. And yeah, and there is a reason to be proud in that.
Absolutely. Again, circling back, proud, so proud of everything the 51st FSS does and will continue to do.
Thank you so much for watching our first episode. Catch us in the next episode while we are going to be talking about food catering at our events. And as Colonel Hill said, make sure you pick up our magazine. They are literally everywhere. Everywhere you walk around, they are there. May is coming out very soon. And we also have Facebook and Instagram at Osan Air Base FSS, where we're pushing out more information, updating you what's coming up next, and also our website as well, 51fss.com. We have great resources there. Yeah, everything that you possibly need to survive Osan, we have it for you. So, thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Samantha.